Our next guest is an attorney and a comedian, but please don't tell our parents that we could have been both.
Yeah, they have no other reasons to be upset with me. Guys, please welcome Andrea Coleman.
Hello. Hi, David. Hi, Giulia. So exciting to be here on the first show.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you for
nice
coming.
to meet you.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
How did you achieve the ultimate, child and parental dream of having a, the most wanted for your children other than Dr. Job and to do comedy? I mean, what a life.
Yeah, that's the combo.
It is the combo. It was a balancing act. Absolutely a balancing act. Because I had to get talked down off the ledge a few times. Like when I said to my dad, I don't want to go to law school. I think I want to be an actress. And he was like, please, you can always be an actress. You got into a good law school, so just go. So it was a lot of begging and pleading from a Southern Black man who gives really inspiring speeches. And so I was like, okay, Daddy. Okay, I go to law school.
God bless you.
What kind of law degree do you have?
I just have a Juris Doctorate, so it's the regular kind. But I don't practice in weed law. Like Heidi is like an expert in the field of weed, but I do like civil law. So I have a lot of people in my life who will ask me criminal questions that I cannot answer for them because that's not what I do. I mainly litigate in the area of like
Noted.
when somebody wants to sue for money damages, because that's the difference. You can either be a criminal lawyer or a civil lawyer. And a criminal lawyer is you're trying to keep somebody out of prison. And then a civil lawyer is when you're trying to get money from somebody or stop somebody from taking your money. So I do the civil side of things. And I also do stand up on the side.
Do you promote your shows during a court case? Like, are you like, and this is my final argument, objection, also come see me tonight at the Chuckle Hut?
Absolutely. I definitely wear like a t-shirt, right? with the program, like postcard. I just like pass them out to the jury. But there's this fun question.
2-drink minimum.
Right? You can ask, like, you can make it part of jury selection. Like I can say to a jury, like, has anybody ever like heard of me? Because you're not allowed. You can be taken off of a jury if you know any of the participants. So it's a nice way to kind of slide in there. Like, has anybody seen my show or anybody follow me on Insta?
Wednesday nights.
Right. And like,
I don't know
9 p.m.
I don't know what the pitch is, but I do feel like there's a script idea in there somewhere where like they didn't know you, but then they saw you rule the courtroom and they're like, I want to see her stand up.
Absolutely.
We're going to play a game.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say nobody has ever known me. No juror. I've tried like 30 jury trials. And nobody knows yet. They say, should we know who you are?
Listen, you are in the premiere of Wowee, so get ready to lose a lot of jurors. We're going to play a game with you called What's the Problem, Officer? You brought us some insane weed laws, and you're going to show us an image, and then David and I are going to have to try to figure out why it's illegal.
Amazing. Let's do this.
Oh, I think I'm going to nail this.
All right, let's see. First one.
And this is California, just so if that's helpful at all to you.
Okay, yes.
Easy. What do you think, Giulia?
Well, I had a couple thoughts. I was going to say, if he is over the age of 30, like my husband, and he just picked up skateboarding at the ripe old age of 37, then that should be illegal.
I don't appreciate that. I think you should pick a hobby at any age. I was going to say he's not wearing a helmet. That was my only. He's not wearing a helmet.
Oh,
That's so interesting.
I mean, I think what it is that he's right operating a vehicle while smoking.
Wait, you can't
So here-
skateboard and
Right?
smoke weed in California?
so this is the thing, because California, very liberal seeming, but like they have highly regulated the transportation of weed. So if this individual is transporting weed from like one license plate to another license plate, what he's doing is illegal because you're not allowed to transport weed on any sort of vehicle that is human powered. So like a bike or a skateboard. So that's one of
What?
the issues. And then the second thing is you have to have it in like a lockbox. Like you can't be able to see it from the outside of the vehicle. If you're transporting, if he's
So-
like a licensed transporter of weed, he's got to have it in a
Oh,
lockbox.
but what if you're
and
just
in
a
vehicle.
person? Like what if I was riding a
What if
bike
he's
and had weed in my bag?
I think there's definitely different regulations if you're just like a regular individual who's not transporting it
right?
for sale to like a business. And for that,
What
I
if
would
he's
bring
just a
Heidi
cool?
on.
What if he's just a cool 37-year-old dude trying to take some weed home to his wife?
That is so sweet, David. You've painted such a beautiful picture of this lovely man reclaiming his youth.
Exactly. That's what I'm
I
here
love
for.
it. Okay, let's see the next one.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, you want to go first?
Oh,
David?
I think I have
I think
an idea. I think it's like Joe the Camel. You have this cartoon smoking weed. I don't think you can have that for children's sake, right?
Ding, ding,
yeah, I think the
ding.
same.
So yeah, this is a Colorado law, and I have to tell you, there is a rumor that started by myself that this law may have been recently modified. But yeah, there's definitely this law that you're not allowed to target to kids, like people under the age of 21. And so there's something about that. And then also, there is also a law in Colorado that you're not supposed to put them on billboards, or if you do have it on a sign outside, it has to be super close to the actual business.
Okay.
That's so
And once again,
weird.
just to make it clear, we do not promote the use of underage cannabis. Anyone under 21, we are not for it here at Wowee TV. And
But I'll tell you what we are for, not to speak for the whole company, is a great pun like this. Cannabis. I don't know if Wowee
Yeah.
created this, but I love it. Okay, let's see the next one.
also, that was the hottest bison I've ever seen.
That it doesn't explain what they're selling. It's just the word of a product.
Wait, can I jump in? I feel like this might be okay because there's no leaf on it, like we had heard from Heidi was an issue.
Yeah.
I think and it's not selling anything. Am I wrong?
So there used to be a law, and I think it's just recently off the books, that in Oregon, you only can use Times New Roman or Arial font when you're advertising weed. And you also have to be using 80-point size font as well. So I don't know the size of that font, but if it's bigger than that, they're in trouble.
Writes these rules. And why did they pick the most boring font to
Because they
give to
don't want it to
marijuana?
be
They're gonna get-
exciting. That's the point. They're like, there's
Right.
this idea it has to be a very serious font.
Like
I'm
newspaper
biased,
font.
but when I think marijuana font, I think of like the Wowee logo, like groovy, whatever
Yeah.
if a font moved, it would move like this. You know what I mean? That's what I think of as
Yeah.
a
I
marijuana
love
font.
this.
I love this. Now this is what you guys should have been doing in the last game of like based on hand signals, how you feel. Guess
Body.
the font.
Yeah.
Vogue how you feel. All right. I hope the writers heard what you said. We're going to edit the game. Last one. Let's see the last photo, the last image.
It's the same
Is it the
thing in
same?
Michigan.
Is that different?
It's in Michigan now, though.
Is
The
Michigan
other
weed
one was
illegal?
in Oregon. No, they have they have dispensaries, right? Legal in Michigan.
I was going to say I thought that it's illegal in Michigan and that this is illegal because they're advertising something illegal. That's my guess.
No, they have weed in Michigan.
So here's what it is.
I've had weed in Michigan.
The craziest thing. So in Michigan, marijuana is spelled with an H. Like the J is an H. So it's a very old-timey, because when you look up the laws in Michigan, marijuana is not spelled the way it is spelled on that sign. I think they try to encourage people to use the word cannabis. It's not, it's just, I wouldn't call it illegal, but you will not find a Michigan law regarding marijuana spelled that way. It will be spelled with an H.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to do with that. That is it illegal to market it with a J?
Michigan,
I don't think it's illegal. I think they realize that they have a problem. I think they realize they've painted themselves into a corner, and it would take like an act of Congress in Michigan for them to change the official spelling to an H, and they're just too lazy to do it. And they don't want to call attention to that.
Yeah, they probably have some other stuff on their plate too. If anyone is watching who lives in Michigan and the HJ confusion has affected your life, I would truly, from the bottom of my heart, love to hear about it.
Yeah.
So please,
shout out to
comment or get in touch.
HJ confusion.
Yeah.
It's a good band title, is all I'm saying.
HJ confusion.
That also, was really illuminating.
I'm so glad, and I just want to say I appreciate you all at the top of the show saying that you appreciate that people can abstain. They don't have to necessarily smoke while we're on the show. I appreciate that. You like shouting out the nerds.
No,
I didn't mean nerds.
You know,
I meant
whatever.
No, I like that. I'm a nerd.
I mean, my
proud nerd.
I think all of our hope is that people watch this who maybe don't use weed, and then they can, you know, it's for all to. I've watched shows about things I don't do, like skateboarding, you know, because I was curious about the skateboard world. So I hope there's something for everyone here at Wowee.
Absolutely. I watch baking shows. I don't bake.
Hell yeah.
I watch the news.
And I'd say sugar can be worse for you than weed.
Agreed.
You heard it here first, folks.